electrolytes and some fake Gatorade. You guys, what's up? One of the most common questions I get is like, hey bro, what supplements do you take to get jacked, right? So number one thing I usually say, is your training on point? Are you eating enough food? Are you tracking your calories? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting your sleep in? Are you, making sure you're progressing in the gym? Are you doing all the normal things? Are you getting your daily movement, cardio steps in? Are you doing all that stuff first? Check those boxes off and then think about supplements, right? I would say supplements probably like 2 to 5% of your overall gains, unless obviously you take the good stuff. But even like reference point being this RP diet book by Mike Israetel and the pretty smart sciencey guys, even they reference supplements as like 5% of overall gains. If you don't have the other stuff, this stuff's not gonna do much for you, right? But let's get into it anyways. Couple things I take personally is obviously caffeine. So you can obviously do it with black coffee from like Starbucks, and like I sometimes even do it like an espresso. If you have the coffee machine, but caffeine, I would recommend please have your caffeine before 12 p.m. if you can, because it does have like a good amount of life, so it will stay in your system while you're going to bed at nighttime. So I usually go 2 cups a day, 2 black, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. But yeah, depends on how your tolerance is and how much of an addict you are. Okay, so caffeine, and then I usually take some lion's mane with it in the morning. It's great for cognitive function. You can look up the brand Real Mushrooms. They're pretty good. Ben Pekulski is actually a really good promoter of this. He's biggest bodybuilders. He has a bunch of podcasts on this too. You can use that as well. But again, this is something I personally take, so up to you. Make your own decisions, okay? And then the second thing, protein, right? So again, everyone has different kind of protein recommendations in terms of digestion. I found this one has been pretty clean in terms of digestion, but also tastes bomb, right? Like this coffee crisp flavor right here. This in your oatmeals, yo, die for, right? It tastes amazing. Also, obviously it says like the ingredients and everything is natural. All proteins kind of say that, but do your little research, try it out, see how it feels. You don't want to overdo the powder as well. Like, 1 to 2 scoops a day. I would say cap it at that. Don't overdo it as well. Get your resources, get your protein from actual whole foods, right? This is a nice little supplement though, especially if you're vegetarian, like it helps a little bit. And then All Max creatine. So creatine, like you can read the book, you can a bunch of knowledge on it, but basically like their whole marketing scheme is like it helps you push one more rep in the gym. That's literally it, right? Like you already have creatine in your system, like the energy system. It just boosts it a little bit. And if you take 5 grams a day for like, forever, you'll just keep that system and that helps you push like 1 rep in the gym. And you end up gaining like a little bit of water, weight in the first like month and a bit when you do take it, but after it just stabilizes. So take creatine, probably one of the most natural supplements research out there. No downsides to it in my opinion. If you really want to cycle it off, you can maybe do like when you do your cuts or maintenance phase, maybe do less creatine or no creatine and then start it back up, right? I just stick through it all the time, okay? And then third thing is some fish oil and some vitamin D. So this depends on like, where your vitamin D levels are and stuff. But fish oil, 100%, I recommend because of the fact that a lot of us, we don't get enough fish oil, omega-3s from our normal diets. Like I eat chicken, I eat a little bit of eggs, but not too much. I don't eat any fish, right? So omega-3s are necessary for cognitive function, brain health. There's so much knowledge on it. You can even read the RP diet book, but overall cognitive function is really related to omega-3s. So get your supplement in terms of omega-3s, okay? Even joint health is gonna help you out. And then magnesium and zinc, again, this is something where like it depends on the person if you need it or not. But magnesium, I find, not only like helps you relax your system a bit, but relax in terms of gets your sleep a little bit better. And magnesium is one of the essential electrolytes and minerals that our body requires. And a lot of us don't have enough foods that have magnesium in it. So I recommend the supplement based on like my needs. And if you're, you need it as well, try it out. And then lastly, electrolytes and some fake Gatorade. So electrolytes meaning that like they're minerals that you need, like magnesium, zinc, sodium, calcium, that we just don't get enough for foods. And especially like if you sweat a lot, you'll find like you're just losing all that water, right? So if you drink a lot of water and you're not taking no electrolytes, you might not be using that water in a proper way, right? That's why you might still be thirsty all the time. So I usually take the Biosphere electrolytes as like in a pre-workout drink, or I even throw it in my smoothie. I even throw in some salt as well, so extra sodium. And then Gatorade during your workout, I usually do like half a bottle, right? Just to get some carbs in as your body's getting depleted. You can buy like a carb supplement as well, like HD Muscle has some good ones. But yeah, these are my supplements, caffeine, protein, creatine, some fish oil, some magnesium, some electrolytes, okay? Hope this helps, but please understand that all this shit doesn't really matter if like your other stuff is not checked. So make sure you do all the other stuff first and then look at supplements. Only one thing I kind of miss is a multivitamin, but I haven't taken one in a while. I find if you get enough veggies and fruits in your system, you usually check that box off. And also a lot of multivitamins, in my opinion, they're a lot like diluted, right? Like think about it, the small pill has like for every single nutrient out there. So, but yeah, there are some multivitamins out there if you want to check them out. But yeah, hope this helps. And any questions, let me know. Again, this is all on my personal opinion, personal needs, personal experience. So not medical advice, okay? But hope this helps and you get jacked. Any questions, let me know. Take it easy.